All right, so how cancel culture really works, yeah? Are you listening? Cancel culture is a myth. It is a myth like Greek mythology, yeah? Let me tell you something. A culture is something to do with people on the land and all that stuff there. I won't go into detail about that, but you get the idea of it, right? So it's just people following a set ways of principles and all that stuff there, right? In fact, I can give you an example of a culture, hip hop culture, right? You have the five elements. So long as you have those five elements, that is, you can say you're part of the culture. But obviously, there's some cases, some people um, are more or less focused on one part, but then there's others that focus and develop the other five parts or the other four parts in that case. But do you get what I mean? So let me break this down even further. So in regards to cancelling someone or cancel culture, all it really is a group, or maybe it's not even just a group, but I don't know how many, but there's always that one troll that sets it off, and then some people just follow like sheep to try and say they're going to cancel this person because they did this or that or blah blah blah. But the reality of life is this, yeah, people learn, people make mistakes, people learn from those mistakes, and they grow and they evolve. You are the same way. You make mistakes, you learn and you grow, and at the end of the day, whatever you do and whatever you say is going to be based on the information or misinformation you have within that moment or you had in the past, which been, seeded into you on a subconscious level. Do you get it? So obviously, when it comes to life, you have to understand that everyone has their own individual learning styles, and also they learn at their own pace, and not everyone knows what you know, and not everyone knows what they know. You get it? All you gotta do is just educate them. So you ain't gotta try and cancel them. And in the first place, another thing, you cannot cancel anybody. You cannot cancel anybody. You may cancel, I don't know, let's say if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, for example, or you're subscribed to whatever the case is, like an organization or whatever, you can unsubscribe from that. All right, you can do that, but it doesn't mean that that person in general will be cancelled. It just means that you've unsubscribed from them because you no longer support them and you don't want to support them. Or the case, that's cool, but you shouldn't really try to project your ideologies or your ideas onto other people to try to follow you and whatever the case is. Like, why? It don't make sense. Like me, I could say, "Oh, stop watching this." In fact, I've done it myself. I won't even lie. Probably about a year ago or a couple years ago, like I've done it myself. I said, "Stop following this person." Blah 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 blah. You know what they're about. And then it's funny because people be like, "Oh, but you're here, you're doing this." Blah. It just doesn't make no sense. You understand? It just doesn't make no sense. So, end of the day, you have to lead by example. If someone asks you why are you not supporting blah blah blah, or why you're no longer whatever, you can tell them. You understand? And then they can make their own decision whether they want to continue to support them or not. Do you understand? Like in the first place, you should focus on yourself anyway. So always focus on developing yourself, yeah, as a man or as a woman. Simple as that. And this is the other thing, yeah. Any man, nah, fuck that. Let me just say this, yeah, because I feel like I'm going on for longer than I should have gone. But the reality when it comes to cancel culture is it's a myth. like Greek mythology. It just doesn't really exist. It's just a bunch of trolls trying to get you to no longer support that person or a group of or organization, whatever the case may be. You have to have a mind of your own. Yeah, you have to make the decisions on your own whether you're going to still support them or not, irrespective of what they have said or done. You understand? You have to understand that they're human beings, or if it's with an organization, there's human beings behind that, and they're going to learn, they're going to grow, they're going to evolve. Simple as that. Because you do the same thing, you learn, grow, and evolve. Like, just imagine how you would feel if you said something, you've done something in the past, or whatever the case is, and then someone said that, a group of people or trolls, whatever say, whatever they are, want to cancel you, and then you get it. That's gonna fuck with your mind, because it's like, at the end of the day, what can you do? You've apologized, but what's the point in apologizing? Just live your fucking life. Yeah, live your fucking life. Fuck the trolls. You know your intentions. You know what you're about. You know where you're headed towards. Even if you don't know where you're headed towards, that's okay. We're gonna teach you this right now. If you click the link in the description box below, which says become a member of the Akabulan Trust, you will get access to online courses such as career and business, and that's where you're going to learn how to develop yourself as, or not just develop yourself, but learn what your true personal mission on earth is, or what your purpose is. Once you go on that mission, it's easier for you to stay focused on that and not really give a fuck about, what these trolls want to say, who's to cancel, who should not cancel, and that. Do you understand? You support who you want to support. Simple as that. And then plus, you get access to online courses such as healthcare, because you need to strengthen your physical health, but not just that, but your mental health too, because there could be a time where, listen, we're living in the social media age, right? So there could be a time when someone's trying to say they're going to cancel you, blah, blah, blah. So whether you're a public figure or not, there's going to come a time, and you have to be able to handle that. And the best way for you to handle that is just have your strengthened mental health. So that's in the healthcare course. And on top of that, you get other courses that will also benefit you in your life and your career. So you stay winning, maintain winning, and stay maintaining, learning, growing, and evolving. All right. So if you got any questions, any topics you'd like us to discuss, go ahead, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.